So how did it feel when your partner touched on your core value? When they took your statement and they touched your value?
It made me cry.
In my experience, it makes people feel heard. You know how when you're with someone and you feel like this person really gets me? They get me. They get what I'm all about. What I find when I hear the values of my patients and I'm able to touch the value with them, they feel very heard. And they feel that I'm accepting them right where they are in the process. And I think when they feel heard and they feel accepted, it's a place where true trust and relationships can start to form. What I can tell you is this is not an easy skill, and it's not even very easy for me now, but it's possible with practice. I encourage you to use that statement, either tell me more about or what I'm hearing you say, just to be sure you're on the right track with your patient. And once we understand the values of our patients, our role really becomes one of support for the patient's core values. And that's a pretty neat place to practice from, because in that place, dentistry isn't about sales. It's not trying to get your patient to accept the treatment plan for the crown. It's about being an advocate for the patient's core values. And it's a pretty cool place, a very rewarding place to practice. When I was explaining this whole concept and listening for values to my team, I remember one of my team members came in and she was waving the piece of paper you have in your packet that says hot chocolate. And she says, Andrea, I think I finally got it. I think this is what hearing core values is all about. And basically, this describes a professor who has a group of recent graduates into his home, and while they're there, he offers them hot chocolate. And he sets out several cups. Some are very expensive and nice, and some are very plain, along with hot chocolate. And he notices that the students all take the expensive-looking cups and then start eyeing each other's cups. And what he tells them is, notice that all the nice-looking and expensive cups were taken, leaving behind the plain and cheap ones. While it's normal for you to want only the best for yourselves, that's the source of your distress. The cup that you're drinking from adds nothing to the quality of the hot chocolate. In most cases, it's just more expensive, and in some cases, even hides what we drink. What all of you really wanted was the hot chocolate, not the cup. But you consciously went for the best cups, and then you began eyeing each other's cups. Consider the story in this way. You are the hot chocolate. Your job, money, and position is the cup. They're just tools to hold and contain life. The cup you have does not define nor change the quality of life that you have. Sometimes by concentrating only on the cup, we fail to enjoy the hot chocolate. The happiest and most fulfilled people don't have the best cup. They just make the best of what they have and live in the center of what they believe. And they enjoy their hot chocolate. And what she told me is, she said, Andrea, I think our patients come in cups. And our job is to see through the cup to the hot chocolate. And when we listen to their values, that's what we do. We understand what they really are. So maybe this will help you on your journey in listening for values of your patients to remember what it's all about.